That's it. Another weekend in the books. Another weekend I didn't win. 1886 is my best. Quiz Will Hawkins let me down here. 0.1% took them. I guess I'm a dummy for playing them. What can you do? We're going to look at the winners, try to see if we can learn something so we can win next week. Here we go. Welcome. I'm not a fantasy expert, but I am your host, Andrew, and we're here all week trying to help you win a multi-entry tournament on Draftkings. I'm playing the Mini-Max, baby, playing something different. Does not matter. Strategy stays the same. Use multiple entries, game stack, find value, plays create player pool, and don't fall in love. We're looking at last week's winners so we can pick this week's. Here we go. All right, we got Bing Kantz, 827, $10,000, first place winner. He did himself a Bengals stack and he hit 0.4, had Allen. Let's look at the team and then we'll break it down. Allen, David Johnson, 31, Bernard, 20. Allen Robinson, 23, Higgins, 21, Crowder, 29, Kelsey, 22, Cooks, 30, and the Panthers defense, 21. All right, so what do we got here? We got Allen with Bernard and Higgins, and then he's got David Johnson and Cooks. So this was a complete game stack, and he hit, everybody hit 31, 20, 21, 30 points. Well done. I like this play because it's very unlikely, but he's also following the formula, and he hit. Well done. Allen Robinson, 23 points. Allen Robinson's a target monster. Jamison Crowder, 15% had him, 29 points. Nice game. Travis Kelsey, 31%, 22 points. And the Panthers defense, 8%, 21 points. Good team. I like it. You followed the formula. He played a game stack that not everybody was playing. 0.4 on this quarterback. I didn't play him once. Congratulations. Team 2. Same game, different team. We got Watson with Johnson and Cooks. We got Higgins again. This time we got Miles Sanders who got 18 points. Same Crowder. Hayden Hurst, 15 points. Same Allen Robinson. Same Panthers defense. Very similar to Team 3. We got $2,000 for Trubisky. He had Sanders. He had Johnson. He had Robinson, so there's his stack. He even had Chenault here, so he had a game stack. Chenault got 15. Crowder, Kelsey, and then he hit Gallup. 5.8%, 33. He paid off the Panthers defense. So again, we got a game stack, and again, we got hitting the right player. Team 4, $1,500. The Red Rocket himself, Andy Dalton, 1.7%. Look at that, 30 points. David Montgomery, himself 20 points. David Johnson. So he's got CeeDee Lamb, he's got Gallup, and he's got Cooper. He had all three receivers, this guy. Look at that. Lamb 23, Gallup 33, Cooper 19. Very nice. Jameson Crowder again, Kelsey again. Seahawks this time, 9. I don't think I've ever played a game where I've had all three receivers. I think if somebody asked me, should I do this, I'd probably tell them, nope. If this guy hit, well done. $1,500. Team 5, $1,000. Watson. His stack here is with Johnson. He's got Cooks. We got Bernard. And then we got Deontay Johnson, 21 points. Had a nice game. James Crowder again. Evan Ingram, 14 points. Panthers defense again. Montgomery again. Once again, though, we're game stacking. Here we go. Watson again, 750. Montgomery again, Johnson again, Cooks again, Higgins again, Crowder again, Austin Hooper this time, Miles Sanders, Panthers. Very similar team makeups. Team 7, $500, Andy Dalton. He had Lamb, Gallup. He didn't have Cooper. Chicken. He had Sanders though. On paper, I like this stack much better. I like it. David Johnson, I like that pick. Kareem Hunt here. 14 points, kind of a letdown. I thought he was going to have a big game against the Jets. 13% of people thought the same. We got Kelsey, we got Panthers defense again. $500 for Team 8. We had Watson with Johnson and Cooks. We had Higgins again. Repeating myself. Eckler. This guy hit with Gallup. Kelsey. Parham Jr. 9.8%. I thought this was a sneaky play here. 6.7. 2,500. Hunter Henry was out, so Parham was going to be the tight end there. Just didn't work out all that best. Chargers kind of underperformed yesterday, even though they won. Panthers. Team 9. Again, we got Dalton. So nothing new on this team. We've seen them all. Hunt, Bernard, Lamb, Gallup, Sanders, Cooks, Kelsey, Panthers. Team 10, Kiki Kuti shows up for the first time, 10 points. Bit of a letdown in that game. All right, so that's it. We see it. Play the game that's going to get a lot of points, or play the games that are going to get a lot of points. Stack them. Find value everywhere else. And that's it. It's easy as that to win. Easy, eh? I haven't won yet. We're still working on it. All right, let's take a look at the games this week. All right, we're going to go game by game and click on the teams that have something to play for this weekend. And we're going to try to pick our teams from those teams. A lot of teams have nothing to play for. They become wild cards. Are they going to look at depth? Are they going to phone it in? We don't know. So we got the Jets, New England. This means nothing next week. Minnesota and Detroit are playing for nothing. Miami's playing for their playoff lives. And Buffalo is playing for the second round the second overall ranking. Meaning they don't have to face Kansas City until they have to face Kansas City. If they become third, they'll have to face Kansas City week 2 of the playoffs. If they don't, if they come second, it'll be week 3, assuming they get that far. I would like that advantage if I was them. I'm playing Baltimore, playing for their playoff lives. Cincinnati's not. Pittsburgh's playing for the second overall spot. Cleveland's playing for the playoff lives. Dallas and the Giants are both playing for their lives. Tampa Bay is playing for positioning. Green Bay is playing for positioning. Chicago is playing for their playoff lives. New Orleans is playing for positioning. Carolina's not. Indy is playing for their playoff lives, and they're facing Jacksonville. Tennessee is playing for their playoff lives, facing Houston. This is not an easy game here. I'm going to click Houston too. They're still trying. I don't mind playing them. Chargers, KC. KC's already said they're going to sit most of their players. I'm not going to play many of them then. Chargers aren't playing for anything. Vegas and Denver just playing for stats. Arizona and the Rams are both playing for their playoff lives. Seattle and San Francisco. We got Seattle going for positioning. All right, so that's it. Everybody here that's not playing for anything, I've eliminated them from my possible player pool. I'm going to try to go with the guys that are playing for something. The NFC, I think, might be a little bit more risky. I think Green Bay wants the first seed, so they're going to try. But the other teams there, I guess they got no choice but to try. Anyway, we're going to try to put a team together. I think I'm going to stack it with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to put it together and we'll talk about it. All right, here we go. We got a first look team. I got Rodgers. I put Dylan on there. We'll see how it plays out in the week. What I hear about the running backs, but he looked good last night. Devontae Adams, as good as it gets in the game right now. We went with Singletary against Miami. It's just a price point play. I paid up for my wide receivers, so we're hoping he gets us 15, 20 points. We got Mike Evans here. Touchdown Mike. Mike Gallup, he's looking good. They're playing for their lives here. They're slinging it. Why not? Gronk, we got Callaway. Price point 3,200. Not bad. Seahawks picking on San Francisco. I'm playing it. All right, that's it. I'm not a fancy expert, but I'm playing that team along with about 149 others. Who you playing? Who do you think is going to have the big weekend? Can Alvin Kamara do it again? I don't know. Put it in the comments. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. We'll be here all week trying to help you win a multi-entry tournament. Good luck to you. May this be your week.